maybe like your reflection. It would be awesome. It would be amazing. It'll get featured in our page, and it'll actually, it'll be okay. That's actually very smart. Based on the result, will tell the bit. But again, I don't think it's about winning or losing, but it's about.
But you all have like started doing something that's wonderful already. For all the first timers.
Oh, this reminds me of my first time in a hackathon. Like, this is the best way of learning anything. Like, better than classes, better than anything else. This adrenaline that will rush towards you whenever you join a hackathon. The things that you learn at those times, it's like so much, right? I'm pretty sure that all the first timers who just joined and did this hackathon, I'm pretty sure they learned a lot.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you so much for your feedback, Rohit. That's very appreciable. Prabhas, Suresh, you want to talk?
Yeah, come on, don't make us call out names now. I mean, we know who was interactive.
Yeah. No, Prabhas Suresh has raised her hand. Okay, I think we'll just go forward. And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Rohit.
Okay, so there are only the top 7 teams have been selected from all of our participants, like out of the 70 odd participants that we had. Only the top 7 have been selected through a tough evaluation process. It wasn't easy. Our team worked day and night going through every nook and cranny of all the applicants' work. So,
and just to make this clear, it isn't top 7 because we had like a tough time and it's in a tough constraint. We had to scrutinize it to top 4, and you know how highly competitive it is because the top 2 only will be going to Mumbai. So we just thought might as well we had to like choose the best top 4. So yeah.
Okay, my bad. So the top 4. So yeah, it wasn't easy. All of y'all had innovative ideas and your solutions were great. But in the end, it comes down to what our panel of judges think.
True.
So, Nikita.
Yeah. So we'll go with the first team, the presentation of the first team. It's Extraterrestrials, Sivini Kumar. NLP, can you raise your hands? Can you talk? Are you there?
Extraterrestrials team, are you guys there?
Yeah.
Okay. Firstly, congrats, and yeah, it would be nice if you could. Do you have your team ready?
1 second, bro. 1 second.
Yeah. Okay, so take your time. Meanwhile, I shall give you through the guidelines of the hackathon, the final pitches. It's similar to what you guys did in round 2 of evaluation, but this time it's going to be a bit fast. We're going to have a strict timer, and we shall let you know how this is going to go. And that is pretty much it from our side. It's basically round 2 evaluation. Make sure you focus on the core content because this time you'll be having all the industry juries looking at your project. So make sure the pitch is worthwhile doing it.
Yeah, we're just telling all the team names. 1 second.
Hello, bro. My teammates couldn't join. Is there any problem?
It is highly appreciated if your teammates could join because this is the final pitch. You need to know how important this is.
No, I meant they're facing some issues.
I think we have to let them in.
Yeah, they will let in. I don't know.
there's nobody on queue. Maybe ask them to try again.
Yeah, got him. So should we present now? Hello?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I hope all the jurists are here. The jurists maybe give a react to the meet if you all are here. Okay. Okay, great, amazing. Okay then, Team Extraterrestrials, do proceed.
Okay. Good evening to all. We are Team Extraterrestrials, and our project is Speak Up. We aim to provide effective communication to everyone, not only just people with speech disorders, but also normal people who are trying to improve their communication skills. Next. So the product statement demands us to create a NLP-based solution to people who are suffering from speech disorders, like maybe anxiety or any medical-related issues. So next.
Siva,
So the common problems.
yeah, it would be better if you could turn your camera on. I'm sorry to just like pause in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, it's please request your teammates and you would like turn your camera on. That'd be so much better. So, yeah.
Bro, Jagru turned on the camera, and I think it will cover the two of us.
Okay, all right. It's fine. Do proceed.
So the common problem that most of the people faces, not only just people with speech disorder, but people in general, what they face is the fluency disorders like stuttering or like pausing unnecessary and anxiety or lack of confidence. And it also be due to the academic limitations, like they don't have a good grasp of their own language or some foreign language, and they haven't conversed with people occasionally. So these are the common problems they face, and the actual therapy methods, what the therapist uses, CBT, which means they just change the pattern of thinking of users, like giving them confidence or telling them to think positively, etc. And also it would be like a group therapy session or exposing themselves to stages so they can speak without fear. That's what the most therapists would do. But the only problem is like we don't have the best therapists in the world to all of us. So that's one. And also, if we have some little like low on funds or we don't have that much of a big problem to go to a therapist. And also, people in India they don't like to go to therapist because they feel like it's some kind of disease when they are going to therapist. So to solve that, what we do is we have virtual therapist. So you don't have to call it a therapist also, and virtual assistant. So it will guide you to the entire process from scratch to improving some communication skills to like a world leader, etc. And it has a lot of useful features like the adaptive learning algorithms, and the model can know all your strength, weakness, etc. So to provide a more personalized experience. And also the only thing that all AI applications lack is they don't have a human connection. So our app has a AI mediated discussion room, so people can converse with actual people who are having the same sort of issues, but there will be a mediator to support them and also to guide them through the entire process. So in this way, we provide the human connection to the AI application. So this is the approach we follow. We provide a process approach it's something called Muska. So we track all the features, patterns, and also we provide more inputs and interactive feedbacks and more interaction. So obviously it's the thing which can be reached and over the run. So we have a sort of lot language windows to go in our own model, and also we have our own set of extraction and retrieval modules to help the AI with a more personalized approach. So this is the workflow of our app. So you just have to turn on the mic and speak whatever that comes to your mind. Even if you can't, they will tell you what are the next things you can do and how can you improve your current vocabulary or what else. Like how can you speak more confidently. Everything would be done by a single AI, and it's not only just for people with speech disorders. Like if I'm having a meet right now, I could go into this model and can say to us, I'm having an interview tomorrow, and I will take the role as the employee, and you can take the role as the interviewer, and let's have a role question. And this role question can help the normal people to prepare for important venues or important events that has a huge impact in their life. So it's also for the normal people who are trying to improve their communication skills or do a rehearsal of some sorts and don't have any friends to help with them. So that's what the main focus of our app is. And you also get a detailed analytics and also clear-cut suggestions to improve your language and also to improve your confidence, etc. So this is the UI mockup. Thank you. So let's go to the demo. By the meantime, if you have any questions related to the presentation, I'm happy to answer them.
You can proceed to the demo.
Okay. Hey, what's up? So it is like we couldn't get the data set more.
The account. If you try reaching out,
Team, you guys are running out of time, so please be mindful of it.
Okay, like actually, we are facing some issues because the voices are echoing. So it's basically a complete speech-to-speech interface. So you just speak whatever that comes to your mind, and if it detects any unusual patterns or stuttering or any pause that you give unnecessarily, the model will notice that and will give you what are the suggestions or what are the things you should do in the next step forward. So we'll go to the next picture.
So that was a great presentation by Extraterrestrials. And now we have the second team, which is Error 404.
Before that, maybe we could have the panelists, if you have any questions directly with... panelists, jurists, do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, so that looked like a normal chatbot to me. Can you just brief onto the technical implementations to it, Shiva, if possible?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please.
So, like before that, we would like to show you this also. Like, so So we don't have time. I just say what it is. It's a discussion room. So multiple people with speech disorders or anything, someone who wants to improve their communication skills, join into this and can speak whatever they want, and an AI will mediate. Like if they don't have any content or if they face any difficulties with this. Hello.
Shiva, if you can take us through a walkthrough of your code implementation, that would be more fine because it just looks like a normal chatbot in a chat room to me. Can you do that for me?
1 second.
I want you to be more specific on how you handle the speech disorder part, right?
So for instance, 1 second, I will show you. Okay, Jager. So Jager will continue 1 second.
Sure.
So this is not like a normal chatbot only answering to the questions or some queries which user asked to the bot. So instead it can give some suggestions on what should be the changes and what are improvements can be done. So for example, if I'm giving that, I gave that I'm facing issues with speaking. So a chat history is maintained for this. So when I proceed with the chat, for example, if I want to attend the interview tomorrow or for something like which should be related to the speech, so I can create a demo. So I want to create a demo such that so tomorrow I have an interview with my team on the coding part which is related to the React.
So what we do in the backend is we collect the chat message and speaker utterance. So we build a graph like this. So Mike.
That looks more like prompt engineering to me. Can you just take us through a walkthrough of your code base so that we can better understand what you guys are trying to build actually, right? We still lack clarity.
So what we do is in more than prompt engineering, we just create a knowledge graph like this. So
that's
we
what.
have
Can you take a walkthrough of your code base so that we can better understand what you're trying to build, right? Because honestly, that looks like just prompt engineering to me.
Yeah, once again, it's actually in another PC, so we are logging into it right now.
Yeah, sure. Take it.
You could perhaps explain any model evaluation metrics that you have used that would give us some more clarity on how you have.
Yeah.
So we use Rakesh. So it is one of the top-end metrics to identify the correctness and truthness of the LLM model. So that was used. So there you go. So this is the graph you can see once again. So if you see here in the we have. Hello. So if you can see here, you can see the different nodes extracted from the pattern. So what we did is, so we use this search pepper from Microsoft to convert the data. So do is we run a model. So what we do is first we process them and create individual nodes. We set the entities and so this is just some things to check the node distribution, etc. So then afterwards we embed the entities so that it would be easy to retrieve the patterns, etc. So just we form community. So we just group the similar kind of like disorders or similar kind of things they have difficulties with. We just group them into single community, and also for the community we have a summarization node. So we don't have to search the entire node to find the the problem that they have. So we just have to search the communities first, and based on which community has a related information regarding the user, we will then further process that particular community and then use it to find the solution. So this is just pre-processing. Just I'm merging multiple same kind of entities. So discrete is what it is. So it's an implementation from Microsoft's Graph RAG. So we did some minor changes into it and used it for our own use case. So it's basically for a knowledge retrieval kind of task, but we modified it to find intricate.
Just showing the Microsoft thing, and you've mentioned that you did some modifications according to your problem statement. Is that what exactly did you do?
So what you can do is you can the basic implementation is for a overall category. So first we created the database for it. We use two LLMs, Llama 3.2 and Quen 2. So to pre-process the data, and later on after that, what we do is we just extract the information using our own model. So it's loaded from Olama, and so as you can see, it's just a single conversation. So it's just a very like you can say very.
Can you get into more details about what the customizations you did? Can you be more specific on that part?
So since this is the first time using, we made some changes, like changing the embedding functions and also changing the dimensions, because we tried with a lot of different dimensions to get the more accurate retrieval process. And like we find 768 as the best dimension, and also we changed the retrieval techniques. So and also we because like I said, the Microsoft REST implementation is for overall basic domain. So then we added our particular domain knowledge into this, so that it could do the particular task more efficiently. So and also I think the most important part is preparing that data set, because we have to extract it and store it in a particular manner. So that's what that's a change we did. So I think these are all the things. These are things that are changed by us.
Can you exactly show your part of extracting and loading the data, and what changes you have made regarding the dimensions you mentioned?
Okay, so if I have actual. So this is the original thing to import the data. So it's just a packet file. So everything is stored as text and title. So what they do is same, but like in a more like unwanted manner to this particular domain. So then later we add some this these things are not in layers. It's completely available in the code itself. So this one, and this one. So to create the synthetic data set, we made different two models talk to each other, so that we could have like also we modify them in the prompt to make them role play as people with speech disorder, so that we could get some synthetic data. So in that only we form this graph.
Can you show us the implementation of the UI? How have you implemented the chatbot? What are you doing there exactly?
Okay. So it's a React application, and for answering the queries, we use Llama 3.2 from Grok. So there's nothing much the front end side. It's just how we process the data in the backend. We just process the audio into text, and we convert them into a more conversational manner, and then we just
Stop right there. Scroll down a little bit down. Yeah. What backend do you use? What do you use for back?
So we use Node.
You use Node, is it? Alright, yeah, Mustafa, go ahead.
Yeah, so you are loading the model here. This is your customized model?
Like in the front end, it's not our customized model. So in the backend only, we are fine tuning it on our own model. So we use Unslot framework for it for fine tuning our own model.
Yeah, okay. Hmm.
So everything is done in a single night. So like it has.
Why do I see Firebase over there? What are you doing with Firebase exactly?
So for storing the user information for logging that kind of stuff, we don't use anything other than that for that.
Panelists and team, we're running short of time. Is there a way to conclude this? guys?
Yes, I had just one last question. The last part of code that you displayed,
Yeah.
did it have an API key in it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's for chat room. Yeah. It had a API key.
Okay. Should you have an API key in the code? Like
We shouldn't have that. We previously it was in the .ini file, but we made some changes in the last minute. So for that, we didn't have, because we didn't expect to present it right now, and also we didn't also expect to be selected. So we just we was doing some last minute changes. So we just added it to the client itself.
Yeah. Okay. Please be careful next time regarding it.
So, any other questions? Any other questions from the panelists? Okay, then I think it's safe to say that it's high time to conclude the first team's PP presentation. Okay, then thank you, Team Extraterrestrials, and over to you, Nikita.
So yeah, we'll go over the next team, which is Error 404, led by Krishna Rajpura. Are you here?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, you can continue talking.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, just a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Krishna, it would be appreciated if your team could turn your cameras on as a whole and be mindful to the time given.
Yeah, sure, bro. Sure, we will.
Good evening, everyone. Today, our problem statement is decentralized healthcare data platform. In the modern world, in the traditional health data management, the patient's health data is scattered across multiple EHR systems, making it difficult for providers to access a complete medical history. And also, the major concern is the patient have limited control over their own data, which is very sensitive health data, raising privacy risks. Our solution is introduced in a way that we store patient data on a blockchain, allowing for centralized control and easy access across patients' health data, ensuring comprehensive medical information is available whenever needed. Patients have full ownerships of their data. That is the major advantage in our problem statement, and can control access through these smart contracts, ensuring only authorized individuals can view or modify their records.
So now I'll give you about a tech stack. Now first I'll explain what's the project. So now I will just explain in a minute, like what's the architecture of the project. Now, so we are building a web application. So in a web application, there will be 3 roles. One will be the patient, the second one will be the doctor, and the third one will be the operator. So now we will be thinking, who is the patient, who is the doctor, who will be the operator. So it will be like in each hospital there will be one individual who will be acting as operator. So what is his duty? So to keep this everything secure, now example, the first part I'll tell about the doctor. So now what the operator will be, he'll be having the rights to add the doctor in a website. So why the operator will add? Because it must be authorized doctor, like no unwanted doctors must come inside, like very qualified doctors, so like that. And the other part is for patient. When the patient is using a web application first time, only the operator can add him. He himself can't register in the in our web. So the patient, when he goes first into the hospital and report his or her report comes, the operator will give him the access, and then they can upload their reports. So now I'll tell the features of the patient. So patient will be easily able to access his reports, and then the patient, whenever the patient wants, they can share the report to the doctor, or else when the patient wants, they can even block the stop the sharing also. The doctor won't be able to access the reports. So the whole control will be in the hand of the patients. And another feature for patients is a chatbot. chatbot. If now example, if the doctor is not available for like basic queries or very small queries, they can ask to the chatbot, and also to the medicine analyzer. Now we know, like I'll talk about the Indian perspective. 70 to 80% of the people don't even know why they are using what medicine they are taking for what effect does it give. So they can even ask the chatbot like, what does this medicine do, and get information that what's that medicine about. This is for the patient side. And next, for the doctor side, doctor will be getting the reports, and then report summarizers. So there will be too many reports. So we'll have a report summarizer which will tell the idea, small 2 to 3 lines ideology, that what that report is all about. So this is our overall proposed architecture. So when based on the technical stack, for front end we have used React, Ether.js, MetaMask, backend Solidity, Sepolia testnet, and IPFS. And again, when it comes to AI, we have used some we have done a RAG APIs, and we have done a chatbot. So now we'll move to the directly towards the prototype. So my teammate Salman will be sharing the screen now.
Team, be mindful that you have another 3 more minutes left. So
we'll do complete in 2 minutes, sir.
And this is the basic login page of our web app. By clicking the connect wallet button, the user can connect to the MetaMask wallet. By identifying the user's connected address, the web app moves to the specialized page, like as admin page, doctor page, or patient's page. This is the admin page. The functionalities of admin he can add a verified doctors, he can register a patient, he can also able to upload the health records of the patients, and if a doctor moves out of the hospital, he can also be able to delete the doctor. And the final part, we have the list of doctors who are working currently in the hospital. Now let's move on to the patient's dashboard. This is the patient one dashboard. Just by clicking the connect wallet button, the MetaMask identifies the connector address and move to the corresponding patient dashboard. Here we also have the doctor's list, and by moving to the patient dashboard, we have the set of records corresponding to the patients listed in our app. This is the sample report. The timestamp is always displayed whenever to identify when the data is uploaded, and the description of the record is also stored in our blockchain. Now let's grant permission to the doctor to see the health records of the particular patient. Now I am granting the access for this doctor. Now it is asking for me to sign the transaction. And yeah, now it is executing the transaction. After the execution of transaction, we can move to the doctor's dashboard and can view the health records of a particular patient. Let me wait. Yeah, now the transaction has been completed. Let's move to the doctor's web page. Here I have provided the particular address of the patient, and he granted me the access, so I can able to view all the health records. And this is the already viewed health sample health record. We can also use the summarize button to know what is being in the content of health record. Now it is showing the short summary of the health record. We can also revoke the access of the doctor. Let's move on to the patient dashboard, patient one. Just now I copy the address. And I am going to revoke the access of the particular doctor. Again, the MetaMask is asking me to sign the transaction.
So after this, the doctor won't be able to access any of the patient's data. So it will take few seconds. So whenever the patient wants, he can control when the data should be shared and when it should not be shared.
Now let's move to the doctor dashboard. We provide the same address as before, but now he can't able to view the patient records because the patient has denied the access to the doctor to access all his health records. Now let's move to the patient dashboard. Here we have a personalized AI assistant. It can help with the basic queries. Just like I am sampling for asking treatment for fever.
And then example, I want to know about any medicine also. I can know all the details of the medicine. Yeah, sorry, just a second. So now here you can see that what Dolo 650 is used for, and there are some restriction like 650 mg you should take only 4 to 6 hours per day, and it's only for adults. So like this you'll get the information about the medicine for what and like who should use it.
Guys, the time for the presentation is up. Is there anything else that you want to conclude?
It's a prototype.
Okay, could we have the panel open for questions?
Yeah. So, to whomsoever concerned, how does your platform, make it easy for patients to use and understand? Because, the healthcare consumers may not be really familiar with the blockchain technology. How do you think you can address this gap?
So actually,
Did you get my question?
Can you repeat once again?
More like, healthcare consumers need not be familiar with all the blockchain technology, right? So, how does your platform make it easy for the patients to use and understand?
So here,
there's this gap, right? Not everybody knows the blockchain technology. You can't take that assumption.
We all know that blockchain is a blooming technology, and we have specifically designed our website that can easy for our users who are even unfamiliar with blockchain. Within the 5 minutes of practice, they can learn more about our web app.
The only thing they must know is about the how that their unique key. So if they know only that thing, it's more than enough to do the whole part of to give access to the doctor and to revoke the access to the doctor. Like we can give the guidelines, whatever is required. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. And I was also more interested on your report summarizer, right? Like we have very many formats and standards in healthcare systems. Like healthcare systems, they often use different formats and standards. How do you ensure the interoperability?
Actually, for the 24 hours hackathon, for now we have used existing. That's a biomistress 7B LLM. Actually, it's completely made for base and medical. Like it's used for all research papers and all medical details in that biomistress. It's a 7 billion LLM, and also you access the PubeMedBot for PubeMedBot is also completely based for medical data, and we have used API. So combining all this, for now we are generating the summary.
Yeah, then which API have you used?
We have used Grok.
Okay. And then for the chatbot part?
For the chatbot part, what we for that we have used RAG. Like by first we for that also we use the same thing by Mr. LLM. Then we have used that PubMedBot and then QDRAN for vector database. So for the conversion, that where the RAG comes. So for the vector database and then LangChain and then response generation.
Yeah, okay.
Any other queries?
Any other queries from the panel? Okay, then.
No.
It's safe to.
Fantastic work, Aero 404. You really did a great job. So I think we can move on to the third team now. So the third team who has been selected in top 4 is Zen Devs, led by Navin Kumaran. Navin Kumaran, are you here?
Yeah, I'm.
Alright, so you can start with your presentation.
So we would like to present.
Guys, please be mindful of the time also.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. So my teammate Balaji will be presenting.
So, am I audible?
Yeah,
okay. So the project that we are working on right now is called Eventify. The Eventify website is designed for managing the college events in the way that the users and organizers and who going to participate on the events, we have to participate on the events in a simpler way, so that the participations on the events would drastically improve because of the joining of the event would be simpler. So we designed a website that would allow us to organizers to create some new events that are going on the college, and also the user can going to participate on events that are actually going on, and with that they can able to also pay the if a event can have a payment how could I say, if an event can have a payment registration process, they will also do that within our website, so that user don't need to navigate between multiple gateways like that, so that user will be in a same platform and perform all of the things that they have to do. And that is the idea that we are presenting. And here it is the tech stack that we are using. For now, we are using the Next.js and MongoDB. And Next.js is the full stack development framework. Also, MongoDB we are using for the storing the new event and who are going to participate on a particular event and maintaining some attendance record. For all of those things, we are storing the data in MongoDB. And Tailwind we are using for scaling the component, and Razorpay we are using for that because of some events may have a registration fee. For that, we have to pay the registration fee to participate on the particular event. That is why we are using the Razorpay. And if the organizer want to create some event, they have to fill up a form that would contain some of the essential detail about the event. Those are the things are listed here. And after that, once the organizer created the event, they would get a QR code for maintaining the attendance record. This attendance record was kept only for the organizer, and when the organizer starts the events, they will share the QR code with the participation. So the participation will scan it, and they would get present on the particular event. So that's the idea about the attendance maintenance system. And after the organizer logged in, this is the dashboard that's going to show up on the website, and in which there is the two different events that are going to be listed. One is the event that they're going to participate on it, and another one is the event that they actually organized in that. Okay, so that is the dashboard website. And here for payment, as previously mentioned, I use the Razorpay because of its multiple options of payments and user convenience. We use the Razorpay, and the impacts on because we are doing everything on the same website, the impact will be more high, and participation on the events may get higher because of the easier registration. So that is why we are developing this website, and I'm going to present the prototype. Is there any doubts, any queries with the idea?
So, have you written any webhooks?
Yeah, actually, we are using Raspberry books because of whenever the user orders something, and we would need to return something.
And also for for user management, we are using the webhooks. And for uploading the images, uploading, sir.
For what upload exactly?
Sir, for uploading the, we could explain during the prototype, sir. So we had an idea like.
Carry on.
Yeah, okay. So here is my website that looks like one at home page. In the home page, actually I could sign it out so that I'm going to get the normal user flow. In here, if the user not signed in, they ask to for login in the top right. And this is the welcome website that features about our website. So in the bottom, we actually listed what are the events that are currently going on, and also we can categorize what are the events based on a department wise. Also, we are planning for the events like sorting based on the free event or a paid event within a particular range, or when the event is happening. Those are the things we are planning on doing right now. And also, if I without logging in, I cannot able to register for any events. So which is actually rendering. Okay. So when I click on some event, this is how the page look like, in which what are the details the organizer are actually given. Those are will be listed in here, in which essential details about the website was be given. And for additional details, more than our website, they could also include their website also, because of some limitations of giving more details about their events. And that is also listed the coordinators to contact and get the information about the events. And if I click on get tickets, it wouldn't allow me to do that. First, ask me to log in the website, and in here I'm actually using the clerk because so that I can able to log in with my Google account. And I performed it. Okay. So now in here I am actually getting my account details, like what are the things on my account and which are the sessions I have been logged in. This all are from clerk package, and with that I can able right now, because of I logged in, I can able to get tickets on the events. If I click on some events and perform on a buy tickets, I'm actually redirecting to the Raspberry Pi session, in which I can able to pay the money for the event and get participate on the particular event. So now just I am simulating in a test mode. Because of that, I actually put a success simulating it success payment. So it is payment was performing. Once the payment was performed, I actually get in on a dashboard. I will do that in So once the event registration completed, my tickets under my tickets, I am getting the events that I actually registered, and these are the events that I am registered, and these are listing the registers that actually I organized by myself. If I want to create a new event, I would go to the create event, and here I actually yeah, 1 more minute, sir. I can also give some 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So for now, I am actually get some pre-filled data. So these are the details that I'm going to fill on my form. So the event title was SRM Institute of College, and title name was the hit the bug. And the category would be I would like to give it a Department of CSE, and for the description, I would just give a name of the college. And here I also upload an image for the particular event. And
For uploading this event, we are using that upload things.
So for this, I am using this image. And for the event location, we are actually using a iframe from Google Maps. With that, I can able to display where the event is actually being hosted. And register.
Map location. Not even location.
Okay. So here it is. And I would say it is online. And in here, registration date, I would give a 13th. And event start date is 1st, and ending date was 2nd. And price, here I could mention what the price registration for the event. And if I want to give it as a free event, I would just click it on and it will disable. And if not, I would give some prices. And event capacity is actually how many people can log in on a particular event. Currently, I'm giving a 50. And then the URL for the website, which is actually a website that I'm going to, what could I say? This website also displayed in my event also. If the user wants more details about the event, they could redirect for the website they given and get the more details about it. For the coordination, these are the fields that we going to fill. For this, I am taking this values. So if I finish the creating of a registration, so it would take some time. Okay, so upload thing is working because of the image has been uploaded. Once the event has been created, I would redirect to the dashboard of a particular event. And in here, I also get a QR for attendance maintenance. This QR is only available for the organizer, not available for the participants. When I'm going to Okay, so here this event also has been listed here, and if I click on it, and for now I am also being an organizer and participant in the event. So for that I am buying the ticket. Because of in test mode, we are not able to perform it only on the we are working on a local host. That is why I am doing it. If not, we are able to provide admin and user purpose so that only the admin can able to create a new events. Okay. So once it's done, I would again redirect to the ticket of my website. So here it is redirected, and the QR that we have generated is actually working QR in which if I scanned it with a Google scanner, Google in which I'm going to paste the QR that I copied in there, and which would give me the URL for my website. Currently, it is on my hosted website link. I'm going to change that to my local host so that it could work. And I'm going to change local host.
So we have already hosted a website because clerk wouldn't Razorpay wouldn't allow us to work on the local host. They needed a domain to work on. So we have given the hosted websites.
Guys, the time is officially up because it's been too much and we have other teams waiting.
Okay, so I could just conclude it. When the user get logged, scan the image, they would redirect to the particular route. In the route, they could get session and also get the order that they have been placed. With this information, the attendance have been changed into attended, which means a Boolean variable as to true. And in here, the website have been told you have been attended the website. That's all the things that we have done, and
So
in the
dashboard
dashboard we can see the information like
orders.
attended the so
Orders.
that's about my side.
So we can show about orders, Balaji.
Okay. So here also the who are the else have been ordered for the event as an organizer. Currently, I am also ordered for participant as in this event. So that is why it is showing the Balaji P as a participant also in here. That's all about it, sir.
Thank you, guys. Panel, we're open for questions.
So were you guys able to do this in one day, or like you had some ideas beforehand?
Yes, actually, for the UA, we have a previously idea on it because in the registration, I guess we saw something like this. But in the back end full work, we just done in last day. So that's the
Guys, let me ask you, Shay. Let me put this way. Did you try to copy code from some GitHub or something like that? Because I just saw the exact same UI from another team presenting the same same clerk authentication, the same UI that you have. I think you have just replaced the Stripe with Razorpay. Just be. I mean, that's fine. We are still going to evaluate you based on your understanding, but I'm just asking you this as a question. Because I just saw the exact same UI and this exact same logic being implemented by other team as well, right? So
Okay, I could explain it. And here is our complete project
did
structure.
actually take code from like that, or I'm just
No, they actually did it on last day, but the UA for that we actually use the SATCN UA. SATCN UA will actually provide. Could I just Google it?
No, again, I'm talking about all the implementation part as well. I can, I don't want to get into the details of it, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I could just explain it.
The same project was presented by other team, right? They just had type integration. The same UI, the same logic, the same form fields, everything. Everything was just the same. So just wanted to ask you that. Go ahead.
Okay, actually, UA components maybe will be using the Bootstrap like SATCN. Here we are using the SATCN. The SATCN UA maybe use some other person. They would also get the same UA. But functionality here in written all by ourselves, and also in a Git repository we made a commit. You could also take a look at that if you have any doubts on that. And
You just mentioned that you have used Bootstrap, but ChatCN uses Tailwind.
no, sir. Actually, Bootstrap. If you're using a Bootstrap in a multiple website, they would get similar. That's what I'm trying to say. But I just missed it. Actually, like that, SATCN also provide a component for pre-built component for us to build a.
Yeah, SATCN just provides you the components. It doesn't give you along with the styling like this. How can the styling of two websites be exactly the same?
Yeah, okay, sir. So I could just explain it. So here it is the. So these are all the components that have been forked from SATCN UA. So the forked SATCN UA we also give a customization. That is the reason of the we are choosing the SATCN, because with that we can able to say that let's say by variant we can use the default and size default, and here it is for each single variant I could mention the. Let's say if I giving a button and calling it such and in a parameter I would pass a variant as default. These are the tailwind classes that are going to use by the button component. Okay, so if I use the variant outline, that would get these components will be used. I mean, tailwind components will be used on the particular component.
Balaji, I see the folder structure to also be very similar to what I've seen before. I've seen the exact thing before.
Ma'am, we could show you the Git.
It's shared, and then you have the UI, and then you have the API. Everything looks similar, Balaji.
Ma'am, we could show you the Git, ma'am. Git repository we have made commit.
I mean, I can as well, that's fine. Go forward. Go ahead. But I've just seen the exact same repo, exact same project being presented by other team, right? I know how
No,
to.
we have did it. We did it.
So could you please see the repository that we have made? Actually, here is the event tab. So this is the thing that we have been working on UA in the last, from the time of the.
Don't worry about it, Naman. Your commits and
we are looking from on
we checked, so don't worry about it. And since
Yeah, okay, sir.
out of time, we will have we have a backend team working on the code evaluation afterwards. So
Okay, sir.
So yeah, that is it from the outside. Panelists, do you guys have any more questions for the team?
No, we are done.
Okay then, amazing work, guys. Please move on. And guys, we're running very short of time. So the upcoming teams, please make sure you're mindful of your time. I've been repeating this non-sequentially. Balaji and team, you could get off the dais. This is an amazing presentation, and thank you for coming up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So the next team, the fourth team, we have team Hacking Jacks with Mohammed Salik as the team leader, who are dealing with the problem statement of college event management platform. Mohammed, are you there?
Yeah, hello, good evening all.
Yes, Mohammed.
I'm Mohammed Salik from Team Hacking Jacks. Is my voice audible?
Yes, Mohammed.
Yeah. I'm Team Hacking Jacks. I'm going to present. I'll start stating my screen through a PPT one first. So we are doing a college management event website in which even our student can host their own events to others, in which they can share their knowledge to others also. In this we have an innovative dashboard, event management, modern tech stack. We have used this React.js and MongoDB. The key features of ours is a student can also create a event, host them, organize them, get some revenue based on his knowledge. The tech stack we have used for the front end is React.js, Tailwind CSS of course, and React router. In the backend we have used MongoDB and Mongoose. The database structure looks like this is some thing. I'll be going with the flow of our stack. First, I'll run the server. So this is my dashboard in which I'll be showing you the events which all it has been registered and shown, and the upcoming events which are the featured event of our website. So as a student, I can also this is the dashboard in which we have just kept it simple and unique, so that we don't get distracted or we go to some other things. So this is the featured event in which this is the upcoming featured event of our website. Then these are all the events. This is the event section in which we can categorize this based on the technologies or if technology. I have registered this in the technology, musics, etc., and all categories. This is also a search in which we can search the laser tag, etc. On clicking the event, this is a detailed event page in which we will have a description about the event, and then the date, time, venue, the category, organized by whom, and their contact number. If I'm interested and I want to participate in this, they have total of 100 spots left for this event. So I want to register this, so I'll go with it. My name, then my email ID, then the phone number, my phone number. So on clicking the event, it should go to the payment part. But for now, I had developed it within one day, I couldn't fix the payment thing. So I kept it till here only. Now I'll register for the event. So on registering, one attendee has been made and 99 spot left. Based on the like if I want to give a feedback to the event, I can provide it using provide feedback, in which I'll be mentioning my name, then feedback. This event was very cool and awesome. So this feedback has been made, and this is be displayed in the event detail section itself. This feedback had been added because one of our mentors suggested us that they can they can fake the event by getting the payments, and also for the payment thing, we are thinking of making a reviewer who will review the website. Is it event, is it true or false in the upcoming future enhancements. So after that, if as a student, if I want to make my own event, I will click on add events and start the event name. For now, let's keep something like IS Fusion, category technology, date of today's, I guess, in the month of next month. Let's give for next month. No, sorry, October 2024. Timeline says off, it will start at 9 o'clock. Location, it will be Velour. Description for now, I don't have this is iOS Fusion, in which we will be teaching Swift to all. Then the image URL, for now I don't I don't have anything iOS Fusion. For now I'll add this. Then then the maximum this college ID is showing because I have logged in. I'll clear this doubt in the few minutes. Then the maximum registration is organizer is my username. Contact details, I'll give my gmail.com, contact number of mine. Registration deadline will be tomorrow.
Okay,
Then
sorry to
date Hello.
Hello, yeah, I had a doubt in the previous page. Like you said, because you have logged in, your college ID was automatically filled in.
Yeah, I'll check. Can I clear it within 2 or 3 minutes?
No, is that field editable or it's a non-editable?
No, it's a non-editable. Because of login, it is stored. I'll show you the auth in few minutes.
Yeah, okay, sure.
See, this is my profile, so it has taken 32 MIS Muhammad Salik from it. Okay, so if I log out, it won't show. So it will ask for login again. So I'll mention it here. Solid password, sign. So this is again this will show my profile based on the profile. If I change the profile, it will show again, which is asked in the register page. This thing. So for now, I'll continue from here itself, as I'm logging out of time. So if you had remember, I had registered for one event, but in this it is not being shown. So in my events, I have added a session where on having my Gmail, it will show where and all I have registered till now. So these are the 3 events which I had registered before. Sorry. So this is my whole project. We are thinking of adding a new section where on create in my events, it will show the events which are even created by us also. But that part was lagging because of some database issues. We will clarify that in the next thing. So if you guys have any doubt, you can ask me.
Can you go to the previous page just a second?
Which page?
The viewing the events that you have already registered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so since you have logged in, why is the need to type your mail ID again here?
Like this is a college website, right? Anyone can also log in. If I want to see if some of my friends have registered or not, I can see. Like, see, Zaki at gmail.com. He has registered this. Like, I can know if my friends are have also registered it or not.
Okay.
For that part, I have kept it.
But Mohammed, will that go into the person's space, right? Some people don't want others to see what they have registered, right?
But it can be only be known if I know his personal email ID, right? If without me knowing his personal thing, how will I get it to know that?
Like
If he
email
had
ID and all, you can get it from somewhere. You will be in the same college, same group. So
Since it is a college mail ID, it is easily guessable.
yeah, okay, because okay, I get the point, but
The point, your
I
implementation
wanted
is all good. I just want to let you know this point because some people respect their privacy, right? So you don't just
yeah,
jump into
I get
it.
it, but I thought that if I know my friends, like it will be a competition also, right? If he's doing that, why can't I do this? Like it will increase the events registration part also. So I wanted to
Yeah,
implement that.
maybe like have and allow other users to view my bookings or something at all like that, so that they can also be there, or else
Yeah,
they won't be no.
yeah. Okay, like I'll think about it and do something for this event part. Like I
Yeah,
had
the
said
feature
you
is
right.
like unique and good, but the security issues is the concern. The feature is good.
Yeah, security, like only this part is being lagging. Like I just after discussing with you, I hit this point of security. Like others should not know what I am booking or something. Like I didn't kept it in my. I thought of like team organization. If my friend is participating in that so and so event, why can't I should go and also register. Even I was thinking of adding a thing like if any like keeping something mutual or something friends thing in my profile. In friends we can connect and have a team. One of my mother mentor had advised that there can also be a team event, so they have a team event thing also. So keeping in that mind, I was thinking like if my friends have registered, it will notify me also, like in the page something. So I had kept this thing. Yeah, if
Okay,
according to
for
you
that
it's a security thing.
I can give you a suggestion. Like in the profile itself, you can make something like private or public, so that the required person, like if he wish to show it to the other person, then he can toggle it as public. If I'm a person who don't want others to see it as private, then I can be like do it as private, right? So if you guys enter my email, it's like private, so you can't see my events. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the both way.
Yeah, okay. I get you. If the like you want me to add like on one more section like user, you under the user section in DB, you want me to like I'll show you what you want me to add inside this username. Inside this event status equal to private or public. If it is
Yeah.
public, it will be shown. If it is private, it
Yes.
won't be shown.
Yeah.
You want this part to be added. So
Yeah,
this is
I
my
mean, if you
backend thing.
want, if you said right, it will be like sportsmanship and all. If my friend is to
Yeah,
see, so it depends on the individual, right? If he wants to show,
yeah,
she wants to show, she can, he can. So that
yeah.
for
I'll
that
try
I
and do
gave
that
up the
index.
suggestion.
You do want to look on my database thing, like this is the thing which have on the profile based users
I
registered
see
user.
you are Mohammed. I see you're using Mongo. So MongoDB is like schemaless, but events, ticket sales, and attendance involve complex relationships, right? Like, what's the exact point? Why did you choose to go to Mongo?
Like I
Like
like
the
because
conveyance.
one of my team like I want to explain like one of my teammates is did not join us today. Yeah, he's good at Firebase. He was supposed to do the database thing. Like because of him suddenly kicking this event, I had to manage it with we three managed it with Mongo because we had learned Mongo in the previous semester. So somewhat we had managed with it. This is due to something lag of team member, or
Okay, now
else we had
exactly
have
our
gone with
question is
five.
why you didn't go for an SQL database, relational database, and why did you select
Like I did
Firebase or
not
MongoDB? Yeah,
like
please.
you know that Merge stack is very famous nowadays. So I had done a project in Mongo before, so I remember that and started with that. So no, like I didn't know why I choose Mongo, but sometimes I feel comfortable with Mongo, so I went with it. Actually, Postman, we tried Postman, but we couldn't get that thing.
Okay, and I just have a final doubt. I'm happy you have hashed the passwords before storing them.
Yeah, I was so relieved to see that as well.
Yeah, it is done by that token something JWT secret key. It created this hash thing.
Okay, and can you give an overview of how you are handling the authentication on front end?
Authentication on front end. So you want to see the code?
If you can even show me where the token is being stored in the front end, that's also okay for me.
Okay, I'll show in the front end itself.
I have a question related to JWT. So, is your secret, is it easily guessable or how unique is it?
No, it is not. It is like we had generated it from a random thing, but we are thinking of adding that it will be JWT will be changing on the basis of random mac. We are implementing it. Like it will be changing. Like for it will be if it is changing under each profile, it will also have the key stored from which it will be decrypted again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are you sure it's like random? Because we have a lot of softwares out there which can crack all these secret keys.
I do like JWT. I have seen like I had seen somewhere, so I got the secret key, but I don't know it can be generated by random or not. But I know this secret key where to store in the .env file, so I generated it and stored it there. That's all. I didn't think so much because firstly when I'm hashing the password itself, first decrypting it will also take some time only.
So, what hashing algorithm are you using?
I bcrypt.
Okay, then that's good.
I think that concludes the questions with the panel. Is there any questions?
I have one question. And
me as
one
well.
more too. I think Mustafa, you can go ahead first.
You just mentioned that you will be changing the JWT secret in a random manner. Can I know what?
I didn't like. I thought like after you asking, I thought that I will change it in the random manner, but I don't know if it is what to say, if it is scalable or not. If I change the key keeping on, I have to have the key in my database itself for decrypting it. So I don't know I can do that or not. For now, I have only one secret key in which I'll be hashing it and taking the tokenizers. For now, I don't know about JWT. To be frank.
Okay. Yeah, please continue. Rhikshitha, you can ask your question.
Yeah, quick questions. Again, the same question that I had in round one. During peak times, how do you ensure your platform can handle a high volume of traffic without crashing? What load balancing or optimization techniques did you implement? Number one. Number two, how does a platform handle real-time updates? For example, say features like ticket availability or attendance tracking during an event. Do you use something like WebSockets or server sent events or something like that?
Okay, for the first thing which you had said, we had done like this is for one database, right? I have not hosted it anywhere, so I couldn't know the how it will manage the things like if there are more than 5 to 10 to 15 people in the same website and registering it, like for now keeping in the mind, like it will be on the first come first serve. If I register one, it will detect 1 2 3 4 like that. If there are entire more people at the single time, I don't know how it will handle. It will be clear like I had done it within one day, right? So I don't know more about it. Like I'm just learning the full stack for now itself, so I don't know about thing. But for the second thing which you had said about the tickets thing, once the ticket is paid, that slot will be booked. For the many users at the same time, we haven't discussed yet, but we'll be using some services, I guess. Like
Sounds fair enough, Mohammed. That's a great presentation. Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Any questions for me?
I think that sums it up, Mohammed. And it's very much obvious that you kept the panel engaging. And that's a good presentation. The conclusion.
PPT was not good. PPT was created at the last moment because I was explaining from the 2 rounds in the prototype itself.
Yes,
so I'm sorry for the PPT part.
Yeah. It's fine, Mohammed. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so I think we can call on the 5th team, the last team right now.
Yeah, thank you.
So the last team to secure a spot in the top 5 was Dev Vortex, led by Yashwant SC. Yashwant, are you here?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, Yashwant. So you can start your presentation, but just stay within the time limit.
Oh, okay. I'll just do a quick overview so that others could.
Okay.
So greetings to everyone from my team, Dev Vortex. So we chose a problem statement predicting city traffic with computer vision. So the main problem we thought of addressing was we all waste our time in many significant ways. But a point where time is important is when we need an emergency service or an emergency vehicle is required for us to sustain our lives. So our main point of addressing is every day in India, an estimated count is that 24,012 people die due to delay in medical services due to traffic. So the main, so this is the main problem, and we are going to address it using a simple, not so much complex, but a simple algorithm to optimize traffic flow in heavy traffic areas in India. So the main points of our program is it prioritizes the lanes with emergency vehicles first by adjusting signal timings, and so that it will maintain a smooth traffic flow for regular vehicles also. We also manage like a round robin algorithm similar to that. So to manage deadlocks or such that by switching off traffic signals, no such deadlocks occurring. So this is a simple overview of us. So first we have a YOLO model which classifies between the vehicles like normal vehicles and emergency vehicles. Then the OpenCV library is used to count each lane has how many vehicles. Then based on the algorithm, we will give more priority to clear the lane which has emergency vehicle so that they could go and rescue or save people. So and the next key point is it works on minimal resources. It has the capability of performing 2 iterations per second on a CPU and on a GPU up to 14 to 15. It has the ability to work with 1 to 4 lanes at a time, and also in high traffic conditions also it is able to work. So the impacts and benefits, it reduces the emergency response times. So there would be more people lives that would be saved, and it also would reduce congestion and emission and be a good prototype that would help the environment and sustainable development. Feasibility for training and expertise, people would not be familiar with the AI and user interface, so they require some training to use it, and we would be able to also provide ongoing maintenance and further updates. So this is what we could do in 24 hours of time. Not such a complex model, but we were able to get some outputs on videos that we feeded. So this is one of the output. So we are able to count the number of vehicles going out and coming inside of the virtual lane that we have placed. The virtual lane can also be changed as per thresholds, and also manually by we can adjust the camera. So basically what we have kept a custom values here. So such that if the camera is at a 60-degree angle, then if the virtual line is at the center of the camera, we would be able to cover like 200 to 500 meters of region. So people who cross that line would be actually crossing the signal, and we would be able to calculate the lanes that are free and lanes that are occupied by a lot of traffic. So this is our output for that. So then we have similar outputs for different for many lanes, like 4 to up to 4 lanes. Here we give the time limit of 5 seconds. Then here it is for heavy traffic areas where there are a lot of vehicles. At certain time, the model is a little bit incapable of addressing a lot of vehicles, but it is able to count at least mostly like 70 to 80%. It is able to calculate. So and here is a simulation of overall what our model does. So here the white triangles are actually referred as emergency vehicles. So the lanes with emergency vehicles would be cleared first according to our algorithm. As per that, those lanes are cleared. Then after that, based on the traffic in each lane, we actually clear those lanes differently. So again, we would be we could get any emergency vehicle, and we would also manage it as per that. So this is all the overall interview. I thought of keeping it short, so it is already too late, so that's why I kept it short. So any other questions?
Yeah, the panel is open for questions, please. Yeah.
You mentioned about the round robin scheduling to eliminate deadlocks, right? So, see, deadlocks can occur due to complex intersections or probably road closures or signal failures or something like that. How exactly does round robin scheduling prevent deadlocks in scenarios where multiple vehicles from different directions have high priority? For example, say emergency vehicles. How does it exactly handle deadlocks?
Actually, this is not an exact implementation of round robin, but we got like an idea from it. So here we are not calculating the obstacles or accidents that would be happening in the middle. Here we would be actually calculating the density of vehicles crossing the lanes after each traffic signal. So we would be able to we would be able to actually calculate the congestion by the vehicles that have left the traffic signal, and based on that we would be able to optimally adjust how to prevent a deadlock.
Okay. Also, did you think of the overfitting that might happen because obviously normal vehicles will be more compared to the emergency vehicles. So how do you handle the overfitting problem over here?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So, overfitting and underfitting was with emergency vehicles, and overfitting with other vehicles that normal people use. So, the main problem we thought of addressing was to leave way for emergency vehicles. So, even though there is some heavy traffic on an opposite lane, there's an emergency vehicle is waiting on the other lane. We thought of giving it the highest priority because it could save a life eventually. So, that was a problem statement, and that was what we thought of addressing. So, we made the program according to that.
All right. Have you only used YOLO, or have you used any other thing to support your model, or it's just YOLO?
We just used YOLO version 5, and in that we used the S model because it is the most computationally efficient model, and it is already pre-trained on a custom set of labels. But we gave it a data set which we found on the internet used to classify vehicles from India, which are both emergency vehicles and normal vehicles.
Right. YOLO can have limitations in detecting, smaller objects, or probably in low light conditions, it might not perform the best. How do you handle situations where the model might, misclassify vehicles, particularly emergency vehicles, due to poor image quality or low light conditions or something like that? And have you considered using ensemble models or integrating multiple detection frameworks to improve the accuracy of detecting different types of vehicles? Why rely solely on YOLO in this scenario?
So what we basically thought was to keep it more computationally efficient, even though if we include ensemble models too, like CNN, RNN, LSTM, even though we include that, based on it would actually be more computationally expensive, like requiring a GPU for monitoring like that. So based on those three were our main conditions to address emergency vehicles in traffic, and to keep it really cheap and computationally efficient. And we too thought of how we can address low light conditions, like it can be a night time or can be a thunderstorm, etc. So we thought of addressing that too, but so far what we were able to do was implement a YOLO model only.
All right, sounds good. Except for the part that your system should be able to handle, rare events, the anomalous events such as accidents, road closures, where abnormal traffic patterns. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fine. I think I have only clarity on that one.
We too, as each teammate, we actually had a session where each one would question each other how this would run, like they were like public people. So based on that, we were able to actually give an overall flow and what this would work and how it would work. So without teamwork, this would be impossible, and we would not even be able to create it in 24 hours without sleeping or etc. So yes, ma'am. So this is what we were able to do. Any other questions?
No, I'm done. If anybody else has questions, you can take over.
I think that's safe to conclude that the panel has no questions for the team. And Yashwant, we appreciate you for keeping the time in mind, because I feel like you're the only time of your team, was keeping the time in mind. Amazing presentation. You did great. And kudos to the team. And yes, I can tell pretty much every team here has spent their nights sleepless and working on the project. So awesome, Yashwant. So kudos and
thank you, Pratim.
Yep, safe to conclude. Nikita, over to you.
Yeah, and it was a great presentation by the final pitch. Can we have the jury to stand to share all your feedbacks?
Yep,
The
requesting
jury
all the juries to share the feedback, if possible, with the camera about the whole event on panelists. Maybe it could
Yeah.
be a bit.
We'll announce it in some time, Parthika.
So, hi everyone. I'd like to give my feedback as a student. So, this is a wonderful event conducted by the team. So, you guys organized it very well and keeping all the time constraints and like you handled all the situations perfectly. And about the teams, wonderful guys, you did a great job. Mostly for the first time participants, you did a great job by stepping up into the hackathon. And I know Moon Class is like 24-hour hackathon would have been a really good time for you guys. You might have learned a lot of things, and I'm sure this might be the first stepping stone into your career. And I hope you learn a lot of things and give out wonderful projects to our society. Yeah, all the best, team.
Thank you so much for your feedback, Divya. Is there any other jury who's interested to give your feedbacks?
Yeah, first off, a huge congratulations to all the teams for an amazing hackathon. It's been really impressive to see the creativity and effort when you give projects. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you win the hackathon or not. It's all about the learning. It's all about the takeaways that you carry with you forward in the future from the hackathons. You guys tackle some pretty tough problem statements, and it's clear you have got all serious talent and passion for what you're doing. Keep rocking this.
Thank you so much, Rhikshitha, for your feedback. And this was an amazing presentation, guys, by all the teams. Any other jury who's interested to?
Well, I saw many first years join the hackathon. That was like very interesting part of the hackathon. So we didn't have the guts in our first years to join in a hackathon. So that was very nice of them, and they're like very eager to learn, and they shared their doubts and suggestions. And apart from them, like a big thanks to the organizers who made this event like not so hard. They made it so smooth. So that's all.
Thank you so much, Eaknath.
So I guess I'll take it over here, Nikita.
Yeah.
So hi guys, and this is Frazin, the GDG organizer of REC, and I have to tell you, the past 24 hours, it was very phenomenal. We had no idea all the teams from Tamil Nadu could do this, and we're very much we take much of pride in what you guys were able to accomplish. And I would personally like to thank all and every single team here. Huge round of applause, and please, maybe spam the emote down there, just applause, because it's no big deal. Again, as Rhikshitha and all the other panelists said, that people from first years had the guts to show up, and they performed exceptionally well. Not only from the first years, all the people from all the years. So till the fourth years, they were exceptionally well, and it was so crucial. The panelists spend most of their time fixating on which the teams should get on the top. And when something is very such competitive, and the obviously it's going to be very crucial, and it's such disappointing that only two teams from here have to get to the next round. But it has to be done what it has to be done, because again, Bit and Build is an international event. We have all the states going, and I just heard from Shaun that parallelly Karnataka was having their internal hackathon as well. So comparatively, it was very competitive. So a lot of the states and countries were having it right now. So yes, Gokul, that is M&M. So yeah. Regardless of what the result is, I take very much pride in that, the event. Thank you for all the participants for, cooperating. It was such an awesome event. I hope we didn't offend or take anyone personally, and I hope you all enjoyed the fun activities as well. And with that being said, I hand this over to Shaun, maybe to just share a few words. Shaun?
Yep. Hi guys, so Shaun here. I'm the core team member from GDSC CRCE, which is located in Mumbai. So what do I say? It's been an exciting 24 hours watching all of you come together for the Bit and Build internal hackathon for the state of Tamil Nadu. Yes, Prajain, as I mentioned, we were parallelly having the state level hackathon for the state of Karnataka, and there's been huge competition. But the amount of effort, creativity, and passion I've seen from everyone over here, that's what makes this event so special. Now, I know it wasn't easy. 24 hours of coding, brainstorming, and problem solving, it's a tough task. But everyone did an incredible job. And what really stood out was how each one of you brought something different to the table. From innovative ideas to practical solutions, every team showcased just how much talent there is in the state of Tamil Nadu. And that's what exactly Bit and Build is all about, bringing ideas to real life, no matter how big or small. I'll just take a special moment to thank everyone who made this hackathon possible. A special thanks to the GDG REC team for managing everything so smoothly. From planning to helping participants at all hours. I heard there were people at 5 in the morning asking their queries. So your dedication is what kept everything running without a hitch. We really appreciate all your hard work. And to all the participants, this hackathon wasn't just about winning. It was all about learning, creating, and building connections. Every one of you put in the best efforts, and that's something to be proud of. Now, I'm sure Prajain has the two teams kept under his sleeve, but to our winning teams, we're excited to invite you to Mumbai for the grand finale of Bit and Build event. There, you'll be meeting participants from 20 different states across India and 20 different countries from all around the world. It's a big stage, and we can't wait for you, to showcase your projects and represent Tamil Nadu. Mumbai is waiting for you, and I promise it'll be an experience you'll never forget. Thanks to everyone, and congratulations to the teams. Safe travels, and we'll see you in Mumbai.
And Shaun, thank you for that. It was great, and you all know what Bit and Build is all about. And with that being said, should we just go on about and announce the top two for the final pitch?
Yep, please.
Okay. They're waiting for the audience interaction. Okay, great. It was very crucial. The jurists and the panelists in the back end are literally scratching their heads. They had no idea how to scrutinize and let you all know. But regardless of what the result is, let's go. So in the top two, the second team that will be securing a spot to go to Mumbai to attend the all-in-all finals of Bit and Build International Hackathon goes to... No. Guesses? That's where it stopped. Okay, cool. Reveal. Great. Okay. So that goes to team Dev Vortex, led by Ashwant, predicting city traffic with computer vision. Huge round of applause to the team and what they have accomplished. Congrats, Yashwant, and that's awesome what you did and what you pulled up in the final sleep. Great, great. Yashwant, do you have any few words to share? Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Yes, Prajin. So we never thought of just winning without. We were literally stuttering to speak now. So we never thought we would win actually.
This actually makes us silent. That's what we can say from our side. So actually,
without a
the 24 hours what we have paid for this actually reward is made us actually very like silent going.
Amazing, amazing, guys. The emotions, well, I don't have the language to speak, but the emotions clearly tell you all are stuttering to go through. But this has been the decision from the panel.
We went without a night of sleep and like 2 servings of food. So we thought of having a dinner now.
Okay. You go, yeah. Please go ahead and have the food, knowing that you all are going to Mumbai next month. I mean, within the next 20 days, if I'm not wrong. Next month. Yeah, okay. Yep. So, congrats.
Coordinating was great. So every issues were sorted when there and there. So kudos to you.
Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you, Ashwin. And that is the second team that will be going. And the final team that will be going to Mumbai, the top one team. Again, suspense. I like a bit of suspense. Again, just like drop the list of teams that you would think would make it. Countdown. Okay, I think this guy is now replying. Okay, fine. The top one team that will be going to Mumbai and is the winner of the regional round of Bit and Build Hackathon 2024 is Hacking Jacks, led by Mohammed Saleh and problem statement of college event management platform. Congrats, Mohammed.
Thank you so much, President. Like my teammates, everyone has exited the thing. I'm the only one there still hoping I'll win.
Always the leader standing still. But yeah, please do let them know the good news. And yeah,
Thank you.
Few words to share to the panel.
I don't. I can't speak anything. I'm happy so much that I won. Like, thank you. Like the mentor session was very good. They had been motivating me, like what to do, what to add the services. Like you made me win. I'm not winning. You made me win. I had just the concept of the design. You guys made me win. Thank you so much.
Great, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that it's all the hard work that you guys did put and the way you pitched, and it really did impress our panelists. And amazing work, guys, amazing, and that's awesome. And to all the teams that made to the finals, and to all the teams that participated here, please note that this isn't a reflection of your potential. You're so much worth, and every single hackathon I've been there, I had a life learning. And every single 24 hours that I spent, every single minute that was passed during a hackathon, it's a crucial life lesson. I did mention this during the inauguration. So don't let this affect who you are only, but to like improve as a person. So that is what all hackathons are about. And we're so much glad that we're able to do this with Mumbai to conduct this international hackathon. And thanks to all the participants to joining, to making this event a grand success. Thanks to Shaun. Thanks to our college, Rajlakshmi Engineering College, for being a backbone, giving all the permissions and support to happen this. Thanks to our faculty coordinator, Rakesh Kumar sir, who has been a pinnacle of support since day one. And most importantly, thanks to every single organizer and the core team of GDG who has been working day and night. It was a hackathon for ourselves as well. I knew people who were taking calls back and forth till 5 a.m. in the morning. And most importantly, the panelists, all the industry juries, thank you for coming. It means a lot for you to stay till the meet from the morning till now. I know you guys have like a lot of important work, but putting all that aside and giving back to the community is all that matters, I suppose. And thanks a lot for doing that. And with that, I say it's safe to conclude that Bit and Build has completely come to an end. And thank you for being a part of the season. And I really thank everybody who has taken a part of this. And cheers to the winners, guys. And let's keep the hackathon vibe going, because we have a lot of hackathons coming up in the season. This is Hacktober, and we have SIH coming up as well. And we have Bit and Build finals, of course, that's making noise all over India. So congrats, y'all. And this is Prajin signing off from GDG REC.
the participating certificates will be provided by Unstop itself, so it will be like mailed to them directly.